Alright guys, well here I have a 2015 Nissan Pathfinder, and I have a MaxiSys Pro, and here is the programming device or whatever, the VCI, the communication wireless VCI, and you can also have it wired. I'm gonna check it and see. This is the Pathfinder Platinum. It has a navigation and a lot of stuff on there. We're gonna see what this MaxiSys Pro is gonna be able to do with this thing. It's a 2015, so I'm just gonna shut off the lights and start recording and do the auto scan. All right. Well, we're gonna go to diagnostics, and we're gonna look for Nissan. Usually when you buy the tool, you're gonna have, it's gonna look like this, all the logos. Like Acura just and Honda just updated a while ago, but the logos I actually changed them myself. I actually did another video on that. It's not up yet, but I will post it next to this one, how to change your logos back into the car logos. Okay, so this is a Nissan. Actually, I send them a report. See, it already recognized the VIN number here. That I didn't had no communication with the transmission control module, and they actually sent me a beta software for Nissan. So since this is a 2015 vehicle, we're just gonna check it out and see. Let's go ahead and system selection. We're gonna see what's on. Let's go ahead and see what's on service first. He has the NATS feature, which is the immobilizer, and miscellaneous functions. Okay, that is not supported. Okay, so we hit here. We go back. We're gonna go back, and then we're gonna select diagnostics. Okay, I see that it's not. Okay, I gotta press OK. We're gonna press escape. I had the camera there and I couldn't see. Let's go ahead and go to diagnostics. We can do an auto scan or control unit. I'm going to do an auto scan and see how many controllers this scan tool is going to be able to pick up. Actually, the vehicle is running. I'm going to go ahead and do the auto scan and see what happens with the vehicle running. It's a little bit cold outside, so I have the heater on. So it's doing an auto scan. It's gonna ping all the modules, and the ones that are there, is gonna scan them to see what it picks up. I have a tire pressure monitor light on. Body control module has 3 faults, and it's a 2015. It only has 3,000 miles, 2,933 miles. It just did the multi audio video. Body control module has 3 faults. Probably is gonna have to do something with the tire pressure. It's going fairly quickly. Well, it's still over here. Once that thing is full, right now it's trying to figure out how many control modules are on the vehicle. It's going to take a little while. I'm going to keep recording. I'm going to keep it live. Backdoor 1 fault. Now at first This is the beta, Nissan beta software. It did not recognize the transmission control module, so I sent them a data log, and they responded fairly quickly. They sent me the beta software that they were working on to try it out, and they send it to my tool serial number. So we're doing the test right now, and see what it, how the beta software is working. It's version 4.90.01 on Nissan. And I'm kind of liking this. I barely bought this tool, but I'm kind of liking this, the way it is set up. I also own some other tools. I actually still own the 708, the DS708 from Autel as well, and I have a snap-on bearers. Some of you guys already seen me use the snap-on bearers and the DS708. This is the MaxiSys 908p. The P is for Pro, which has the J2534 -1 and 2 programming box with it. It comes with it. The programming is not available for now. Autel says that they're gonna come back online again. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but so far as a scan tool, it's pretty good. The 708 is a great tool, and I mean, this is like an upgraded version of that tool, so it has to be better. Still going. We're at 83% now. What I'm interested in, it's on the transmission control module. I mean, that's my main concern. That's what I do for a living. I rebuild transmissions. So as long as everything is good for transmissions, we're good to go. And of course, I mean, it's a nice feature that it can, diagnose all the modules on the vehicle. So like I said, it's a 2015 Nissan Pathfinder Platinum Edition. Side blind cameras. He's got 2 cameras on the sides as well. I guess he didn't pick those up. When you put the vehicle in reverse, you can see the rear camera, and then you can see, I'm not sure where they're located. They looks like they're like underneath the mirrors, the side cameras. You can actually see the bottom of the street or driveway or whatever you're trying to maneuver. It says 100%, but item number 20, or control module number 20. Okay, the good thing I like about this thing, see, it already scanned all the modules, right? And it found 19 modules. Now what you can do, actually, it's click a report. I'm going to click on report, and it gives you all the modules that passed. Like body control module has 3 faults, right? And then we go and look for more faults. And first it's going to tell you, like auto back door has 1 fault. It's going to tell you he's going to show you all the modules, and then further down it's going to give you the trouble codes. Occupation detection, it has an exclamation mark. I guess he could not recognize that very well. Body control module has 3 faults. And now here comes the DTCs, the diagnostic trouble codes. Low pressure, yeah, it was related. We have 3 trouble codes on the body control module, which is low air pressure on the tires, and it tells you which one it is: front, left, right rear, and right left. And then we see auto back door fault 1, diagnostic trouble code. It has B2428 auto back door control circuit. Now I am going to save this file. I'm going to save it as a PDF, creating print file. So once you save this, let me see here, 2015 Nissan. I'm gonna put it here, full scan, full scan. Alright, I'm gonna lower it here, and I'm gonna save it as this file. You can save it as a default, which it also says full system scan. And now we go back and we escape. Sorry, I'm holding the camera with my right hand. Now let's look for what I want. Transmission. I'm going to select transmission. I'm going to press OK. Let's see how it communicates with the transmission. This is great. This is perfect. Let's look at the ECU information. It gives us the ECU information. Oops. Now let's escape. Let's go ahead and read codes, and we know that there were no faults detected. We're going to press OK. We're going to go to live data. It's a CVT transmission. Let's go ahead and look at some live data. And we are connected wireless right now, so there is like a little lag in between. It's Bluetooth wireless, so it's kind of fast, the refresh rate, but it's still a little, a little slow. So we can see the input speed sensor here, primary speed RPM, that's the primary variator, secondary revolution sensor, that's for the secondary variator. So we can see the secondary pressure sensor. It has a primary and a secondary pressure sensors. These are very common to go out, like the older CVTs, Maximus, Muranos, Sentras. We have some other inputs from the vehicle speed, so it seems like it has pretty good data. Pulley gear ratio, it gives you the calculation of the gear ratio. Slip revolution, this is actually the torque converter. Clutch, when it engages, you can see the slip RPM on it, and some other data. Primary pressure, secondary pressure. It doesn't say on what units is reading those. It would be nice for them to add this, but like I say, it's a beta software that they just released for my tool. Line pressure, we see here MPa. I would like to see it in PSI. Here in the United States, that's what we use. Target pressure, solenoid monitor, LT1, LT2, primary solenoid, secondary current. It actually shows you the current in amperage. Solenoid monitor 1, 2, primary solenoid, secondary solenoid monitor, the current or amperage. Scroll up. This thing just throws up a little bit. Here we see the transmission range sensor, all the positions. It's in park, so you're gonna have this one on, and that's how the computer knows where it's in park. That's a transmission range sensor. Sport mode, eco mode, down lever and up lever, that's the Tiptronic, like if you're shifting it like on manual mode. normal mode, manual mode, tow mode. It has a tow package. This vehicle does. CVT lamp. There should be a CVT lamp on the instrument cluster. It's a warning lamp, like the check engine lamp. So we see, I'm pretty satisfied so far, and this is the first time I hooked it up after the update, and it ends right there. Alright, let's go click back. Let's see what's on active test. We're not going to touch anything on active CVT oil cooler fan circuit. So it actually has a fan for the CVT oil. Let's go back. Let's see what's on special functions to see if there's like a initialization, confirm CVT deterioration, G sensor calibration, erase learned values, engine brake adjust, forward clutch point learning. Well, that's pretty cool. Read IP Chara replacement TCM. Okay. Write IP Chara replacement TCM. Okay, so we have an option here to program actually a replacement TCM to this vehicle. So I like this. I like the way so you read the data first, and then you replace the PCM and you rewrite the data. Alright, let's escape. We're not going to touch nothing. We don't want to mess anything up yet. Alright, well, let's go ahead and exit. Let's go ahead and see the engine. Let's see what the engine looks like. I'm gonna press OK. ECU information. It's going to give you the information on the ECU, diagnostic ID, the CVN, ECM, and the information number. Let's press escape. Alright, let's read codes. There's no codes as you saw on the full scan. There's no codes on it. Let's go look at live data. Let's see how it puts the live data. Okay, it puts it all in one. On the previous version, I mean, you would see data 1 and data 2. Well, that was on the transmission side. It wouldn't communicate with this, but on the older vehicles it would. Alright, so we have coolant temperature 197 degrees, vehicle speed, battery voltage, ignition timing per solenoid, fuel trim time lapse or temperature, fuel temperature, fuel level sensor, 60 degrees the fuel temperature. Here we see the O2 sensors. Let me show you something right here. We're gonna click on this, and you can actually choose. On some of them it's not selectable, it'll be gray, but on the ones, I mean, you can select a gauge like that on the O2 sensor or any data parameter. Let's go ahead, and this is the A is like the way it is. You can put it in graphing mode, and this is pretty cool for me. Whenever you have shift solenoids, you can actually see when they come on and off. And let's change it back to A. Let's scroll down, just look at some more data. Here we see the valve degrees, the intake and exhaust valve, you know, the variable valve timing solenoids. We can see the fan duty cycle, it's not on, it's cold outside. Battery temperature, engine speed, injector pulse width, mass airflow sensor. It reads in pounds, not in grams per second like we're used to here in the US. We have a IP pulley speed. Not sure what that is. I don't think it's transmission related. Air fuel sensor, bank 1 and bank 2. It has air fuel sensors for the upstream, and we saw some O2 sensors, but they're probably, I didn't even pay attention to them, but they were probably for the downstream. Mass airflow sensor in hertz. 4,200, I mean, in hertz. That's pretty cool there. We have two different types of data PIDs for the mass airflow sensor. On Fords is what, 160, 159 hertz at sea level. I'm not sure how that is being calculated, but we have that. Heater monitor, O2 sensor heater. Closed throttle position, we see on. Start signal off. Ignition switch is on. Heater fan on. Idle air volume learn complete. Brake switch, let me press the brake switch. Brake pedal on, brake switch. Via solenoid. Fuel pump relay. It does have a lot of data. We see again O2 sensors. Heater bank 1 and bank 2. That's the sensors 2. That's the cruise control data PIDs. We see the cancel switch, resume, accelerate, the set switch, main switch, the automatic transmission cancel switch, overdrive, vehicle speed cut. Alright, well, I'm liking this. Let me just scroll down, and we're at the bottom of the page. Let's go back. Let's see what's for active tests. We see engine coolant temperature, fuel injection, bias 1, bias 2. I guess he has one for each bank. Bias control solenoid, van control. It has two little dots here, so there's another page. Ignition timing. Let's check, select fuel injection, and we see some different we have a lot of anything that has to do with the fuel injection system. Ignition timing, purge valve solenoid, fuel level sensor, alpha bank 1. You can see all the data, I mean all the tests that you can do. So it's a pretty cool tool. Let's go ahead and escape that. Okay, let's escape that. Escape. Let's go to special functions. Special functions, idle, air volume relearn. We as transmission rebuilders, we use this a lot on the Nissans, and actually every vehicle that we can do an idle volume relearn on the throttle body, because that's very important for the transmission, you know, proper transmission operation. We have two dots. Let's go ahead and go to the these are actually troubleshooting, like for air fuel sensor. It gives you trouble codes. Let's escape that, escape it again, and here we end up on the reports page. Now we're gonna click the M over here, and we're gonna go to data manager, and we're gonna click on PDF, and we're gonna click on this one here, and this is the way it's gonna show whenever you print the report. As you can see, that's the way it's gonna look. It looks pretty good. I mean, you print this page and you give it to your customer. All right, let's see, let's go out. Data manager, settings, update. You click this update. MaxiSys, it's like a cloud-based like an information forum or something like that. Support, this is where you do your data logs. Actually, I am going to do, after this video, I am going to do a data log, and I'm going to send it to them, and whatever I just showed you on the video now, I'm going to send it to them so that they can have you know, I'm glad that they sent me the beta software, so I just want to, you know, make sure that they know that it does work. On training, this is a digital inspection bore scope. I also bought that thing too. The MaxiSys scope, I don't have it yet. It's coming. I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out. The training videos, they don't have a lot of stuff on there, but I mean, this is what they got so far for that. Quick links. You can connect to Autel website, all data, Identifix, Mitchell 1, the portal for reprogramming, NASTF, IATN, TST seminars, auto data, and this is a website. I guess they sell tools or something like that. I'm not sure. They can also help you remote with remote desk. Let's click on support. So it's asking me for data connection, and I'm kind of far away from the Wi-Fi, so it's not connecting. All right, well, I hope you guys like this video. I mean, I'm just sharing this information with you guys. I just got this tool, and I'm kind of liking it now. I mean, I love my 708. I also love my my Snap-on Veras, you know, but sometimes other tools can do more than others, and this is a cheaper option. You know, Autel has cheaper scan tools, and they do a lot. They do a lot. They have a lot of capability, and I hope they can improve this tool. You know,